A £3 billion cash injection into the armed forces announced by Rachel Reeves in today's budget will do little to address the problems the military faces. There had been fears in the lead-up that the military might bear the brunt of a difficult budget and defense bosses will be largely relieved that they came out of it relatively unscathed. But there will be frustration amongst senior figures in the Ministry of Defence, MOD, that they are essentially being tasked with preparing Britain for the threats of tomorrow, and today. With one arm tied, the geopolitical picture is clear, and it is not hyperbolic to say that we are already engaged in World War III. Our allies across the world are fighting the axis of evil, as Ukraine holds off the Russians while Israel directly and through proxies engages Iran. Elsewhere, we are soon to see Western-supplied weapons used against North Koreans in Donetsk whilst China are staging provocative patrols around Taiwan in response to the sale of weapons. The world finds itself in its most volatile period since the end of the Second World War, and is our military equipped to fight it? Absolutely not. As he stepped down from his post earlier this year, Chief of the General Staff, Sir Patrick Sanders warned that the Army's ability to warfight left him with sleepless nights, and having worked specifically in addressing shortfalls in Army capability in the years following the Ukraine invasion, I can relate to the same sentiment. The armed forces spent the first 20 years of this century preparing for operations against insurgents and non-state actors, which both consciously and subconsciously meant it failed to maintain its ability to fight wars against peer adversaries. Just months before the invasion of Ukraine, then Prime Minister Boris Johnson told a select committee, the days of big tank battles in Europe were over, as an integrated review assessed how the UK armed forces could become more agile and technically capable.